Fuck you! The shadows begin to writhe and spit out tentacles. Panusu kistinumezu. Oh, fuck. You have uncovered a fair bit of information. I'm impressed, however. I must insist you keep that information to yourself. He shrugs as though he has no choice in the matter. Permanently. He's going to kill you. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Esoteric Ebb. Previously, we headed down into whatever the fuck this place was. I don't remember its name. Something Ridge. Either way, here we freed a little mushroom guy named from its frozen imprisonment, and then fought a big ass troll to free Frank, son of Frank, who actually ended up being I believe some kind of prince, and essentially told us, hey, yeah, I saw a guy do something, which giving us our next lead for what to do. Moments after the explosion, Meriadoc saw an invisible smoky man rush across the crossing and then enter the Pillar of Jor. Due to his magical sight, he saw through the veil and swear it must be a half-open gate of Jor. An invisible man, a smoking man, was seen entering the Pillar of Jor right after the explosion. Now you need to figure out a way to follow. Seek the aid of some ancient power of being that can help you. So yeah. Actually, why not? Let's take root for this to start off. And gain ourselves a new feature. Be aggressive. Push over the line, destroying each worthless monster in your way. That's how you get ahead in life. Aggressive competence with a stoic demeanor. Where's this thought coming from? From you. As the adrenaline wears off, as the world comes back into perfect regularity, after such a deeply euphoric fight, you're standing here and realizing you are on top. This is where you're supposed to be, the most competent man around. One capable of slaying a damn troll? Yes, you are. Oh, yes you are. This is the taste of pure, near-instant blood, Mr. Death. Has got you hooked. You need more. More? More fights. More near-death experiences. More romance. Romance? Romance! I mean, we already have a date for the next week, so. Knights chasing down tyrannical dragons. Damsels being carried to safety. Empires falling and kingdoms rising. Men with goodness in their hearts breaking the burden of reigniting spirits. Breaking darkness, smashing evil. You have finally reached that point. You of actually feeling like a professional cleric. So all I need to do in order to feel like I'm good at my job is kill extremely dangerous and probably now extinct gigantic monsters. The romantic ideal of heroism, knights and kings is fascist propaganda used to elicit unrealistic aesthetic ideals for young men, radicalizing them towards nationalistic agendas. That fits with what my character's been saying so far, so yeah. And what's wrong with that? Yeah, no, yeah, that realized the kind of thing here. Yeah, like this is a strong statement, and then strong statement that we're gonna be a bit like, eh. And then strength's response of what's wrong with fascist propaganda is really like, ugh. Nationalism promotes terrible, hateful ideas. We don't want to be feudal states of old, nor do we want to want a repeat of the arcane era madness. We want liberal, modern man, one who is nice and calm and loving and never hurts anybody. It's just going to appeal to him. It makes them feel bad about the world. They get stuck working in the lamplight skill plus incentivizing violence against the system. Promotes terrible, hateful ideas, sure. There is nothing admirable about a young man incapable of force. It's an ideal modern city life you wouldn't need force. In an ideal modern city life you wouldn't need force. It is a utopia that the manly force would especially need to be honed. There is a self-destructive hatred festering within men, within you. Some might say it's driven by the forces of various powers in the world. Some might say it is inherent to this post-war era, but it does not help anyone. Man is not inherently evil for desiring greatness, nor is he mad for throwing himself into danger. There is always a need for men to take and rule and protect. What is needed is a way for men to dream freely, to aim towards the ultimate greatness of self, aimed at helping everyone around. I'm getting a really mixed message because at parts I'm like, okay, cool, and then immediately like hard no. It's like here, hold on, where is it? A man is not inherently evil for desiring greatness. Yes, I agree, nor is he mad for throwing himself into danger. A bit less so, but yeah, and then there's always a need for men to take and rule and protect, and I've completely lost on this. I'm like, nope, you lost, you had me in the first third, second third, I was like, okay, whatever, and at the end you have lost me. What is needed is, so they do not become thieves, tyrants, or ruthless gatekeepers. If there are no positive outlets for these desires, that is exactly where they will end up. And now again, you kinda have me on board a little bit. So they don't become shitty people. You have to have positive outlets for stuff like this, stuff like anger and so on, and risk-taking and stuff like that. But you're doing it in you're giving all the wrong like possibility, wrong things to like. You're saying it so badly, like you're mixing in these things that could be good, like, oh, we have to have positive outlets for anger and competitiveness and stuff like that. But then you're like, and that's it, and we do that by committing acts of violence to other creatures, and like, no, and all, like, that is 100% like how this propaganda shit works as well. It's fucking insane how well this game is written in actually making real propaganda in its game. Apparent that it is propaganda, so people don't mix it up. But also, like, you know, it's not like obvious it's obvious that it's propaganda, but it is well written enough that it's believable as in-world propaganda. It's very interesting. Like, you're not gonna look at this like, oh, this is lazy for the propaganda. Like, no, this is actual, like, this is actual fucking propaganda in this. And it is written so you understand that it is propaganda, but it is also written in a way that is good. It is well written enough to actually feel like real propaganda. A generation of men told to be calm and nice will grow up to be violent and wild. A generation of men told to be competent and good will grow up to be wise kings and lovable people. Simple as. I see the point, but I think it's more complex than that. Yeah. It always is. Annoyingly so. It's like you might be leaning in the wrong direction here. The goal isn't to break yourself for some illusionary audience. It's true, it's... Oh yes, risk assessment, baby. Nope. The larger that creature is, the more you should be getting paid. Not in troves or loot. That shit's a nice bonus, but you gotta get this on paper before you dive in. If you're ever fighting a troll again, you'll be doing so for a maximized hourly rate, with every possible gruesome death calculated into that final price. Your life's on the line. That pouch is getting fat. Them's the rules. Like the Pest Control Guild. Sure, but like way more lucrative. Clerics are high in demand, especially these days. Clerics with your kind of esoteric know-how, invaluable. I do like getting paid a livable wage. Oh yes, the Fair Towers are infamous for their tight budgets after all. Sure, I'll take your word for it. Gotta make a living somehow. Taking the gamble for pay is good for sure, but to actually live to tell the tale, for that you need more than luck. You need the luck of the fool. I'm lucky? Well, every time you head down here, it's a gamble. Every time you take on a job, and there will surely be even more ruthless jobs than that troll in the future, you will roll the die. That die being a 50-50 chance of death and destruction. What did the red one call it? Getting blunt-misted? Instantaneous smashing. That's it. I like the sound of that. That's what you're risking every time. So embrace it. Focus on being really, really lucky. You have survived long enough on gut and feeling and ultimately pointless gambles. It is time to calculate your odds properly. Tell me more. As you can clearly evaluate, each time you take on a challenge, your outcomes are quite extreme. It appears you are just likely to succeed in an unlikely and extreme manner as much as you are commonly find yourself in a radical and rather terrible failure. That might be true. It is. Even by recognizing your personal skill level involved in any particular task, the overwhelming power of chance is evidently your clearest ally. This is bad. Instead, let us lean upon the strings of balance, and tightly strung balance, one born out of a beautifully curved yet balanced bell. What? If you before had an equal chance of each outcome, which is quite volatile, this would instead allow you to take control of the outcome and align each attempt around the center, the average. This would reliably increase your odds at succeeding at tasks you are equipped to handle, while dramatically decreasing your failure rate at those you are not. Okay, so it would like maybe make it a higher chance that I get something around 10 or 11 over others in the dice roll. So I'm not sure what you mean here though. In short, the Bill Club allows you to rely more on your own abilities rather than a random chance. Of course, it would impact both you and your opponents. Jaw strings are universal after all. Yeah, let's ask for more info. Tell me more about Luck of the Fool. If you're gonna gamble, might as well save yourself the biggest fails. Whenever you roll a natural 1, you get another result. Take 1d4 damage. This effect can repeat to infinity. This damage cannot take you below 1 HP. That's scary, but that is funny. That is scary, but that is funny. Tell me about Dungeoneering Reflex. You've dodged enough shit to get down here. In the future, you'll be ready for anything. Whenever you roll 10 or below, add an extra proficiency to the roll. That is good. Tell me about Professional Cleric. This is it, you feel it. Finally, you are competent. You cannot critically fail. Okay? Tell me about the Curved Yet Balanced Spell. Naturally, you should only take on challenges you are capable of succeeding at. This will lower any risk involved. Whenever any T20s roll, the strings of jaw cause the outcome to lean towards 10. The chances of critical rolls are diminished. Luck of the Fool would be funny, but I think Dungeoneering Reflex, which adds another case of proficiency bonus when you roll below a 10, is really good. So I'm gonna take Dungeoneering Reflex. These are all tools of your trade. Each will help you in some way. Your choice here is to focus on one path. The gamble, the delve, the veteran, or the tinker. Dungeoneering Reflex. Time to make a proper living. Thus it goes. Guess I'm a stroker now. Awesome. Let's see. What feat should I unequip? Let me see. I have Lady Fair, which gives me extra proficiency roll when speaking with feminine characters. Friendly Local Druid, extra proficiency in rolls when in natural habitats. This includes outside areas, overgrown areas, and caverns. During short rest, you always roll hit dice with advantage. Snell gains an extra proficiency in his initiative rolls. While you are at full health, whenever you take damage, those dice are rolled with disadvantage. I'll switch Friendly Company out. Forgo Friendly Company, yes. And add in Dungeoneering Reflex, yes. Cold press fever. Yeah. Alright, cool. Right. Well, we are actually running a little bit short towards the end of the day. The trolls must have raided some. Yeah. Your stomach churns. Interesting. Does this go deeper than this? It does. This looks like to be the end. We've been asked to go post midnight to meet with our dear owner of the Lich House, whose name I'm blanking on now. But let's see. The roots are moving ever so slightly. Okay. At the root of the at the foot of the snail ruins, you watch the massive writhing roots moving about ever so slowly around the series of corpses. Skeletons, to be precise. Look at the skeleton in the center with the... That is a lovely helmet. You see it straddled upon the brow of the skeletal face. It is ancient. Must be 1,000... It is ancient. Must be 1,000 years. Thousands of years old. I hope you're not thinking what I'm thinking. What you're thinking. It looks like this helmet would bring great mindfulness, as well as the wisdom of previous era. Interesting. The roots for wriggle and rides a bit more. I really want that helmet. Then you better take it, quick and easy. Just don't get caught. Sure. Actually, maybe later on. Not. Alright. Let's recast Druidcraft. I guess not. Let's attempt to trifle 2 wisdom, -1 charisma, -1 constitution, DC 16 dexterity check. Ooh, well that is interesting. Let me just quick save in case I die, so I don't have to walk back here. Fuck yeah, baby! Ancient Helm. Let's see. Ooh, this is gonna reduce my thing a lot. 14. No. 14 dex is still good. Will resist my charisma though, but plus 24 to so I have a fucking wisdom score of 24. I am the smartest cleric about. Should I switch my weapon? Advantage? No, advantage against evil creatures is too good to do that. Can I get up there? Looks like I can. Engage. You stare up at the wall of the ruin. Thick rubbery vines drape over the ancient spiraling concrete. It's a vertical ascent of roughly 20 feet. The vines are slick with fungal humidity. It's going to be slippery, it's gonna be rough. Cast Druidcraft. You weave the primal strings to bring the vines more closer together. Nice, just should make things simpler. And pick up after the vines. Fuck yeah, baby. Grab the vines, testing the weight. Light as a feather. You avoid the 6 spots where the ancient resin has pooled. Calculating friction coefficients in real time. Your boot finds a knot. Your hand finds a loop. Efficient, clean. You are at the top of the ruin. Hello, corpse. Speak with plants. How fun. I'll have to try to use that later. Yeah. Climb again. Let's go down. Let's go. Okay. What are you? Oh, this is just a little mushroom. Ooh, lingonberry. Ooh, I love lingonberries. I have... Okay. Lingonberries are very commonly eaten here in Finland and other Nordic countries as well. I fucking love having them with like greasier like fried foods and stuff like this. They're like tart, sweet, and it's really nice. Having them with like schnitzel or like fried fish is really nice. A handful of lingonberries. They smell moist. Smell of the moist underhollow. They are simply too precious to actually eat. Well, I ate some today, so I have to say no. Plus they leave terrible stains. Keep them safe. Sure. Alright, what's the deal here? Old prison, Upper Hollow Ridge. Ah. I feel like I'm going in here might be a mistake. But let's see. Chamber of Guests. Do you have any idea? Master, beware! How frustrating you are. The mask is back on, but she is not hiding her voice anymore. Why does this young woman want to kill you so badly? One more time, eh? This piece of shit. Don't let him get away this time. Let's go. Oof. Okay. You see the goblin already moving. Snail spin his thing. The bullet flies so dangerously close to the assassin's head, with missing only due to the constant movement. The masked assassin lunges forward. Die! 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 The dagger connects. An agonizing feeling shudders through you. Something's different about her this time. This is a desperate attack. You face the assassin and consider your options. Let's try to understand this time. There we go. There's a desperation here. This assassin goes to great lengths to remain concealed. They want anonymity. But today there is no such fear, or they have a greater fear that trumps it. That is, they are being pressured into this attack. Forced into this attack. This is their final chance. Which means this is your final chance to reach them. As the angel readies her sword, dark energy surrounds her. What? There's a flash of surprise on the angel's face, typically impassive face. The malicious energy swells around her. She fails to swing her sword. Oh, an eerie presence not so far from here. Someone casts a spell on it here, from beyond these tunnels. This is serious. Some sort of swelling shadow has already started forming around the mask. Why do you keep doing this? Stop! The assassin tries to fake out the goblin as he winds up another shot. Fuck you! He fires off a stone, hitting them squarely in the upper thigh. The masked one, while actively channeling potent dark energies, lets out a high-pitched scream. Jesus! Are you a kid or something? We don't want to fight you! Stop fighting! Fuck you! The shadows begin to writhe and spit out tentacles. Panusu kistinumezu. Oh fuck. A tenebrious coil grabs and slaps at you, carving deeply into your very spirit. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Let me cure wounds real quick. The goblin is struggling with tentacles as well. Atia seems to be faring better, but is also occupied with the squirming darkness. The tentacles are done trying to rip you apart. Done trying to rip you apart just yet. They are placed such that you can't make it to the assassin before you deal with them. Smart. What do you intend to do with them? You know, you felt this thing already, you know the attack already. This is DC 10, this is DC 7. Let's do this. There we go! You brace yourself against the tentacles. They slap into you, wrapping around your limbs and writhing. Your vision splits. You are both here and elsewhere. You see the outline of a twisted, gnarled tree as if through a thick, dirty film. It stretches far into the sky above you, or perhaps far below you into the ground. You hear the whispers in your mind, maddeningly just incomprehensible. Holy shit, I can't talk today. Which seems to be a fucking pattern. Water. Ilatuma. You've still your mind and focused on this image, on the image of the assassin still twisting their hands, and the vision fades. The tentacles are recoiling from you as if they have tasted something bad. Things are deteriorating. Atia grabs a sword and gets ready to swing. No, stop, don't do anything, Atia. Angel lets out a telepathic scoff. Very well. The assassin notices, stopping briefly and then shakes it off. The assassin's knife glows with dark energy. Heavy smoke spills from its edge and drifts as though suctioned into the mask. The smoke clears, the mask firmly planted on her face, glowing faintly. Shielda kurskarpa mut. The assassin's eyes turn black as the shadow tentacles begin to rise once again. Okay. Yeah, I'm mostly going... I know we've fought them before, but I want to kind of try to handle this situation calmly to see more about them. There is no other recourse. It's time to finish this. The goblin whips another rock at the assassin. A shadowy tentacle slaps out of the air at blinding speed. Oh gods. The assassin lifts her hands like a puppeteer and tentacles follow. One after another, the tentacles lash onto you, focusing their eye on your helm. Your helm! Queasy death throbs in your blood. One last chance. You will finish this. Fine. Let's try it. You start the ground through the demonic tendrils, charging in like an enraged goldbear up to the hapless assassin. Goldbear, feathered yet land-bound monstrosity native to Ascani, lives upon the coast and is famous for its many attacks upon the travelers of Norwegian roads. This really isn't the time to ask about this, you know? Your gauntlet meeting her face. The assassin wobbles and bends. One final jab. You punch again, and that is that. Her dagger flies across the chamber, and the assassin collapses, unmasked and unconscious. There's a lull of the chaos of the fight. There's a lull as the chaos of the fight abruptly cuts off. She's just a kid. A dangerous child indeed. It's a pity to see someone choose to be dangerous when they're so young. It reminds you of her. The assassin's eyes, now fully masked, open. You step forth. Fucking bullshit. Depression. Acceptance. Have you calmed down now? Go fuck yourself. Let's just take her in the dungeon. She's earned it. That would be protocol, however. The angel swoops in, her many eyes peering on the wannabe assassin. What is it? It appears we will have to rethink this apprehension plan. Why? Atia pulls the girl's hood slightly to reveal her face more clearly in the dim light. This... Lady Freydis Darrow! A Darrow kid! Ooh. Oh shit! Oh shit! Wait, what the hell's... That's... Wait, are you... If you tell my dad about this, I'm going to actually kill you. The girl scowls. The daughter of your boss? Oh no! This is hilarious. So that's what teenage girls do these days when they want to act out. They sign elders' contracts and stab clerics. How terrible. You feel for anyone forced to be born into such a high-class family. I see. Teenage rebels rage even amongst the bourgeoisie. Oh gods, you're one of those. What, an asshole? Never mind. Now will you let me go? If you say please. Oh, please, I'm so scared and helpless. She gives you a sad smile. That's good acting. You can barely even see through it. She's good. That's scary, by the way. No, you don't get to be snarky after what you've done. No? Go shove that stupid slingshot up your ass, goblin. It's not a... He shakes the leather strap. It's a sling! It's a weapon, not a damn slingshot. He's very correct. Even a child with a sling can bring down a giant. Young lady. She tenses up. I have a duty to your father. You are included in that duty. That you have tricked me into assaulting you like this is highly annoying. A normally monotone telepathic voice instead shot out into all your minds like a rumbling volcano. You are going to immediately take Freddy's laughs. What are you gonna do if I don't? Kill me? Your angelic companion lets out a strange wobbling noise. She's furious. Let's put it like this: I'm gonna walk out of here, and you're not gonna mention a single thing about a single word about this to my dad. In return, I'm gonna stop killing you. Okay, I'll stop trying to kill you. Okay. So you've been stalking me all this time, huh? You're not exactly difficult to find. True. Yeah. What do you realize how loud you are when you you're stomping around in those boots? Hey, he can be as loud as he wants, you hear? Where'd you get all this cool gear? What do you think? A magic item store? No. Tell me more about that magic you were casting. No? Now let me go. Sure, I'm just wondering why. Why what? Why the fuck are you trying to kill me? She scoffs. The girl glances at the mask on the ground beside her. Snell kicks it away. No, answer him. I guess I guess it doesn't matter anymore. I signed up for this stupid fucking deal. Whose deal? I need an easy spell slot. He wanted an extra pair of eyes, win-win, but then he started asking for these night outings and reconnaissance missions. Then he tells me that to push some dumbass cleric into the river. I don't like killing people, but sure, totally worth it. Oh. But then you come back, you asshole. And whatever I do, you just keep fucking... As she speaks, the mask next to Snell begins to glow. Get down! Oh. Yeah? Wait. Knew that would happen. Esoteric bullshit! Explain. You happy now? I just broke my damn contract because of you. That is a blessing, young lady. She lets out a loud groan. I am a warlock, or was. That whole thing worked out with Mr. Toilet Worm. Mr. What now? Whatever, I don't care anymore. This deal was ass, and I didn't want to do it anymore anyway. So there, I'm actually perfectly fine with my awesome mask being turned to dust. It's fine, really. She does not sound very fine with it. She gets up and drops her cloak. I'm going to leave now. And Atia, you don't say a word about this to Dad. Do you believe for a moment I care for you, for any of your puny commands? Oh God, puny commands, do whatever you want then. Like, I'm actually going now. Should I just let her go? Whatever shadow magic she was channeling through that mask will surely be lost. Less trouble that way. Daryl will be pissed either way, but he'll be less pissed if you don't make a big scene out of it. Let her go. A young girl gets caught up in trouble, best you can do is cut her some slack. She will surely learn from her mistakes. There is darkness in her heart. You do not wish to remain near her for long. Fine, go. The bratty teenager starts walking towards the exit. And seriously, do not tell Dad. The angel's many eyes turn to you after following her out of the chamber. This will be handled at a later date, I assure you. Ah. The goblin lets out a series of stilled laughs. Fucking hell, a teenage girl and your boss's daughter? That's actually funny, you have to admit. Yeah, it's ridiculous, honestly. Fucking insane. I'm gonna try and tell her Dad. Oh well, let's see if Mr. Toilet Worm is hiding in any of these tunnels. I suggest caution. There will surely be many dangerous things in this cursed place. Me agree. You hear your scarf mutter, then shiver. Bad thing here. Deeper. In the grand hall around you, the ones so filled with the sound of clashing blades, now grows eerily quiet. You see two paths, each leading in the darkness. Time to see what's down there. Okay. That is a funny looking dagger. Unlock blade. Plus 3 to dexterity, minus 1 to constitution. Again, advantage against lawful creatures. Ooh, interesting. I'll keep them moralizing Kattegat. Anything? Okay, these are the 2 routes. Alright, well, we'll explore this on day number. We're on day number 3 right now, right? Correct. We'll actually go out because we have a we have a talk with our dear friend, the Lich. But first, let me actually engage with the Pillar of Jor, because there is a thing where we have to interact with on all levels. So the Pillar of Jor towers are before you. He's speaking to you. Touch the pillar. Touch the mossy pillar. You place your palm against the damp and soft surface. Yes. There's a sentience inside. The strings are connected with something beyond. It is easier to make out down here. It appears so. The esoteric power grows more intense the further down you go. However, you could try to reason with this sentience if you so desire. It could prove useful. Try to reason with it. Why not? Fuck. Oh, okay, cool. Now with the pillars so far beneath you at your dear decaying city, the voices are loud. You know damn well what they are. Only a fool would ignore it. The unreasonable assessment of death. Press your palm hard against the surface. Many have written about the Pillars of Jor. Modern scholars talk about them as nothing but relics of the Gate War. Gates themselves are to other worlds, the worlds we all came from. However, the Arcanists knew better. While it is not common knowledge, and most would consider it nothing but an esoteric conspiracy, the great men of Old Diminoir understood the pillar. They knew they are gates. Gates. Dormant gates. But these whispers beyond are not some alien mind attempting to converse. No, it is but the mindless chattering of souls. Souls of our dead. They are finding their way into the dormant gates. Why? You cannot tell. But that is what the screams are. Yelling of the dead. How horrific. Let go of the thought. Yes. Yes, it is. But with this, this is as far as you go. You understood a little about this esoteric relic of the Gate era. Except the souls. You feel the dead inside. Oh. Yeah, something to analyze at a later date. For now, having discovered these many levels of the pillars, you feel confident in traversing the paths between them. You have unlocked fast travel between the levels of the Pillar of Jor. How nice! Feel a connection to the pillar. It is not eerie, nor is it strange. It is but a familiar scent, one that is just beyond your mental grasp, as the blue will say, in time. Okay. Remember to feel as much as you think. An esoteric thing is not the only of the detail on paper. It is a wild thing to be lured and to be loved. This thing sure is way more active than I'd imagined, considering this is just sticking out at the center of the city. A shift might be happening, but that is not for you to investigate, not now. Nice, it's good to know I have got secure paths now. Secured? For a moment, yeah, but fuck that shit. Remember, any part of the city below which is not continuously inhabited and tamed will eventually be reclaimed. Reclaimed and scattered. Leave it for now. Yes, in time it will be more important. For now, you will do as all others do when it comes to these pillars. Leave them alone. Yeah. Hold on. Travel to Pillar Crossing. Have I interacted on this part yet? This level yet? Let's touch this. The Pillar of Jor towers before you. He is speaking to you. Touch the pillar. I guess I should touch the Wondrous Pillar. You place your hand upon the smooth stone surface. The whisper gets louder. It says something to you, something weird. No, wait. It's a conversation. You don't take one you don't take part in. I guess you could try to join in. Yeah. Speak. Hello? The goblin perks up. Ah, not me, sorry. The pillar vibrates. Hello. The whisper lies inside of you, or something. Hey, it says, he is here. Who is here? It says divinity. It says death. It says necrocrat. What? The voice ends. Your hand is repelled from the surface. Ouch. That was weird. Let's travel to the city below and touch that one as well. Oh, okay. That was weird. Yeah, engage. The pillar of Jort house before you, he's speaking to you, touch the pillar. Touch the cold pillar. You place your hand on the cold surface. Your body quakes, standing in awe of this ancient object. How many battles do you think it has seen? How many deaths? How many noble sacrifices given to one god or king or people? You do not know. And that frightens you. Perhaps one day you will join in that sacred sensation. Perhaps right now. Yeah, let's try feeling it. Fuck yeah. Gloved hand pressed against the surface. You'll find the will to listen, to bear burden of the that solemn voice. Close your eyes and pray. Silently mumbling the same words as always to your God, to your people and the great city. It fades, the voices grow, not in size but in number. Some of them join in your prayer, some dismiss it, some hate it. Before you, a dark landscape stretches, covered in the bodies of the damned and the waiting, their souls on display for judgment and call-out sorting. Among them, you see one face turn to look at you. At first you believe it to be him. Then you understand, as the man who appears to be both younger and older, gives you the kind of look of a regret a father would have on seeing the return of a lost child. No sign of the troll, that is not a dream. He turns to face the stairs. You watch him go, again, again, again. Your heart is racing, blood pumping. You get a grip, the vision has faded. Whatever you saw quickly disappears deep into your skull. Let's go to the doorstep. And we'll try, I guess, entering it next time. Because this, now we're gonna go and meet our dear friend at the Lich House. But first, Snell, you approach your companion. Let's get on with it. It's getting late. Let's split up for the night. I don't think so. Okay. Good. Let's go. Sure. Hold on. Let me just. You don't think so? Where's Lich House Blues? Lich House. No one can resistance. Yeah, I'm not dealing with that. Where is it? Oh yeah, we have Esoteric Ebb. Yeah. You found several Visken's helpers across Storside, and the Pale Man himself must be some kind of evil mastermind. You must investigate further, and you have been given a hint. This is the Lich House after midnight alone. You might end up robbed, so make sure you're sure to prepare. Esoteric Ebb. Take route. Delved deep, sought far. Seen within, watched without. The Pillar of Joy, an ancient bulwark, its gate rising beyond. Yeah, I got pretty deep down to figure this thing out. Yet it continues far, far below. Each step of the way making it clear to you how little they matter, these vestiges of the maker of your world. They are but esoteric rock which sits until something changes. This isn't making things much clearer, to be honest. That is okay. Remember the words, the ones written upon the soft tissue at the back of your head. Feel the esoteric, sway it. Do I have a tattoo on the back of my head? To tame it in hubris and pride will always result in tragedy. A fool's talk. You are GDs at work. These inventions has led one step closer to that illustrious title you seek, Stringmaster. No. This magic must be wielded in attunement with the divine, nothing else. Listen to the voice of God, he shan't lead you astray. That's not the voice you heard, buddy. That was, if anything, a potential patron, which is, of course, way more exciting. Okay, so I'm sensing some different paths here. Yes, 3 of them. You do not know where they shall lead, but you may consider each. Tell me more about the voice of God. It watches upon you. His spirits channel your power each day, and that will never change. Trust in the divine. Voice of God. Whenever you roll a d20, another hidden d20 is rolled. If that die is the same as your die, you critically succeed. If both are natural 20s, you gain all your hit points, you gain all your spent spell slot, and you lose all levels of exhaustions. You become genuinely happy for 1d4 seconds. Okay, Stringmaster, focus on your mastery of the esoteric. This knowledge, as cryptic as it is, will help you on your way. For each level of spell slots you have, you gain 1 additional maximum spell slot. Not bad. Tell me more about communing patron. You've got a friend beyond. They'll take care of you in a win-win sort of situation. If you take damage that will cause you to go to 0, a mysterious force protects you. If this happens, if you take no damage, and lose 1 first level spell slot. If you do not have any first level spell slots, this doesn't happen. So essentially, I have a buffer that protects me equal to my first level spell slots, which is pretty good. Yes, this is different from the godly voice thing, but mostly in aesthetics, which is the most important aspect, to be fair. I'm ready to make a decision. Well, yes, you know it. Come on. I like the gambling. Well done. Earth be blessed. Let's see. What do I... Oh, you're at full health whenever you take damage. The dice are rolled with disadvantage. Sorry, I'll have to put on Esoteric Ebb. Cool. Let's save, and... You know what, let's try to enter the pillar. The Pillar of Jaw. I feel like if we want to go to the Lich House alone, we gotta get rid of Snell, and I think Snell won't get out unless we're stern with him, or we go to the pillar first. He's speaking to you. Touch the pillar. Begin the process of entering the Pillar of Jaw. Standing here, you realize... No. Standing here at the pillar, you realize your goal is close. The quest is near finished, but you do not have a method to enter this esoteric relic, not yet. I should speak to Visken. He might know something about this. That is very correct. The wizard will know. Right, I'll have a look around, ask around, and so on. Your approach your companion. Let's get on with it. It's getting late, let's split off for the night. I don't think so. Just for now, I've got stuff to handle solo. And I would what? Go stand around the gun until you come back, come pick me out? I guess you can come if you want. Good, let's go. I mean, fuck, I hope Visken won't try to kill me. Oh, that's thunder. That's thunder. That's slightly concerning. Let's save here. Oh, no, create a new save file. Yeah. I think we have to insist Snell to leave. I'm sorry, Snell. You're approaching companion. Let's get on with it. It's getting late. Let's split up for the night. I don't think so. I'm just, for now, I've got stuff how to handle solo. And well, what? Go stand around the gun until you come pick me back up? You don't have to. You can do whatever you want. Perry, I've been assigned by Lady Sageleaf herself to watch over the proceedings. The Halfway tribe was vested in interest in keeping the streets safe. But she absolutely does not trust you to handle this yourself. But if you're insisting on it... I'll come pick you up later, okay? Fine. Goblin companion stops away. We now stand alone. I don't like that. I really like Snell. I want to keep being his friend, but we have to meet him alone. Okay. Right. Well, hello? Soldier. Cleric, speak to Master now. Oh! Oh, I thought it was just Dark, the Kobold, and the Demi-Lich, but we have the Goblin Supremacist as well, and the Barbarian. Huh. Okay. Cool. Well, this, looks ominous. Let me just, hold on. Let me see something. River Takey. Where is that? Chess Blues, no. Where's the quest for River Takey? Here we are. Okay, it's completed. Well, hello, Visken. Good evening, Cleric. The pleasant words belie his annoyance. They are having a meeting. Crocodile, Dark Knight, Kobold, Goblin. What the fuck, is this an ambush? Oh, this is an ominous sighting. A long, slow blink. Cleric, it's trespasser, go home! The Goblin points his crossbow in your general direction. Just stare at the Kobold. Cleric. His words, they cause your legs to falter. I would like to ensure something from you. And what would that be? Silence. The pale man glances towards the servants before he speaks. You have uncovered a fair bit of information. I'm impressed, however, I must insist you keep that information to yourself. He shrugs as though he has no choice in the matter. Permanently. He is going to kill you! The Dark Knight lifts his axe to his shoulder. I'm here to learn, Visken. I am no threat. I have no interest in your business. Let me go. Well, hold on. I won't stay anything anymore. I'm here to learn, Visken. I am no threat. There is a bit of a security risk, as I am sure you can imagine. You hear a chuckle coming from the goblin hiding on the corner. Your handler follows you everywhere, Cleric. Good thing he's not a night creature like yourself. Handler? Snell? I'm sure I should have brought Snell with me. Yes, they are only willing to do this because you did not. This is an ambush for a single target intended to kill you. Oh, I'm screwed. Not yet. Gulp. Raid is happy to see this. Cleric will struggle, yes? Cleric will not give up. A wide grin is etched into the beast's face. He inhales deeply. Do what Master says, if not, Cleric die. Oh, fuck. Cure wounds real quick. Do not move, soldier. Sure, that is an order. Yeah, don't listen to the old lie down and die order. You need to talk. Talk. Let's just cool down, just calm down here, alright? We're not enemies. Sure. And why don't you come over here then, friend? Here, the rest of the goblin takes a step closer. I'll enjoy skinning you alive, you filthy human. The goblin lets out an insane, shivering chuckle. No. The skin needs to be attached. Assassins are not good company, even by your standards. You are aware of that. Thank you. Cleric gets what's coming to Cleric. DC 17, convincing to let you go. Tell me, are you involved with the T-sub explosion? Of course not, Cleric. It's been an annoyance, however. Remember, I'm solving that annoyance. The pale man stares at you. Indeed. Yeah, you should let me. You should let me go so I can go finish up the job. With unerring deliberation, his face arrives at a faint smile. Perhaps. What exactly is the grand plan here? I am what you would consider a researcher. Beyond that, my goals are my own. What do you want me to do? I need you to swear an oath, cleric. A binding contract on your soul. Swear yourself to my interest. Another one? You've already sworn the interest of the Coin Lord. To follow this abomination would be heresy, to say the least. You will be rewarded for such loyalty. Of course, in return, you simply have to perform a handful of tasks on my behalf. Slight service in exchange for great influence. The bound down is not ideal, however... Hold on. This was could hit you a great deal. And oh, it's a big deal. It is. Oh, fuck. Fuck. I'm gonna try fight him. Actually, let's try and convince him first. I don't think I'll succeed, but I'm not gonna swear another oath. Let's try and convince. Ah, fuck. Oh! Cool. Right. Points ain't killers and a lich. You can handle that, can I? Sure, everyone's got leverage. You just need to find it. This guy clearly got himself in a bind. He's lich with a secret organization, an open secret at least. One built on fear and convenience. Neither is a stable foundation. Visken knows it. He needs to feel power over you, and that's why he wants an oath. But you can offer something just as good as an oath. You can offer Visken. Yes, cleric. You are aware that you're in quite a bad situation, right? His eyebrows tweak ever so slightly. His eyes elaborate. Power shifting in Norway. After the election, the new eyes won't be too happy working with a former arcanist. So you say. I do. And half the city already knows there's more to you than cleaning dead bodies. Being unpopular is costly. What you need right now is to lay down. If anyone finds out you've got a cleric sworn at your service, that would be a massive blow to that thinly veiled credibility of yours. You suggest I simply let you go, then place my faith in you. Him with a counteroffer. I suggest a deal. Hold out your hand. Oh? This is the only clean way out. 50 crowns for my silence. Pay me now. What? It's the only way out. The Dark Knight raises his axe again, ready to strike. His eyes light up. Such words alone are highly illegal, cleric. But clearly I have no choice, I must pay. Master! Clearly I'm threatening you. The goblin is chuckling in the corner. I have multiple witnesses that the cleric here is performing an act of extortion. I can write it down too if you want. No need. This is assurance enough. He tosses you a pouch of coins. Sweet deal. You go free and get paid. That should you should have this more often. Look around. So, we good? You not? We are good. Leverage for leverage. If you ever cross me, he'll be able to destroy you legally. He obviously has no reason to do it, just as you have no reason to stab him in the back. Win-win. You avoided selling your soul. A good solution in a bad scenario. Ah, boring. Nice work, though. That was smooth. Cleric speaks smoothly, cried impressed, yet disappointed in the lack of a hunt. Soldier. He puts down his axe, which was dangerously close to the back of your neck. Cleric, go now. Do not bother in future. Stupid cleric. Yes, you may leave, cleric. He motions to the door with 2 fingers. Thank you for stopping by. Right, so, okay. Leave as if you was all just a dream. Are you sure? I can just go. Happy doing business with you. As always, Craig. None of his facial muscles move even an inch. Right, okay, see you around. Leave as if this was all a dream. As you take a few stumbling steps away, all the helpers begin to leave as well. You need rest. Whew, okay, cool. Hey, Visken. Yes, he says, with a smile, putting away some of the documents before him. I need help entering the Gate of Jor. I'm sure you do. Great, can you help me? He coughs once. Why not? He said with such gusto. I knew I could count on you, buddy. The pale man glares at you with that expressionless expression. This is no major secret, however, the method is quite difficult. When the bit of jaw through the crack left in the gate, you will need astral projection. The 9th level spell? Indeed. Wouldn't that just project your spirit? Normally, yes. However, entering a gate of jaw with the spirit causes your physical being to follow. This is documented by Attuning, the snail folk who laid the groundwork for this type of research. Can you cast a spell? Without a spell scroll? I cannot, no. Do you know someone who does? No. Then, I can't cast a 9th level spell, undoubtedly. Then what do? A spell scroll crack. A spell scroll of astral projection, an extremely powerful item, no doubt. However, it is it would not be so strange for one to be found in the halls beneath us. Of course, despite your natural acumen for string manipulation, you do not possess the ability to cast 9th level spell scrolls reliably. If you acquire one, bring it to me and I will cast it for you. Okay, I'll find the spell scroll for projection then. I am afraid I cannot assist you in locating such an artifact. As such, I wish you good luck, cleric. Well, shit! Okay, ooh, detect secrets. How fun. Rifle. A dream patch and revivify. Ooh, revivify is nice, nice. Still pointing? Right. Okay. But nobody has died yet, at least. It might be good to prepare that for the final fight up to come, but that's coming up. But I mean, I assume it's the final fight against whoever Mr. fucking toilet patron is. Yeah, let's go tell. Let's go tell on the kid. Because honestly, they're not that fucking hard to beat. It seems. Wait, how the fuck do I? Hold on, wait. I always forget how the hell I get up there. There we go. Up here. Yes, the Darrow House. Whoa! What the fuck? Did you just say terve? Are the elves finished? Terve, okay, sorry, got this. Terve is a very casual, casual greeting in Finnish. It is essentially the equivalent of sup. So this elf just fucking appeared in front of me, in front of the house I was going to sleep in, and just said, sup? You feel fear. Tervehdys ihminen. His name is Kullervo Lämäläinen. God fuck. Okay, so first off, tervehdys ihminen. Greetings, human. Kullervo is a very old Finnish name. Lämäläinen is also is very uncommon. Jesus, the elves are fucking Finnish. God damn it. God damn it. Esoteric over elven magic. Hello, elf. Hyvät tavat. Good manners. Good habits. Or is it meant to be short for hyvä tavata, which is good to meet you. He gives you a smile. A compliment? Oh, a compliment, yes, good manners. Is he playing with you? He's speaking about you in Elvish despite knowing you don't. If he knows common, then it's for an audience of one. That doesn't typically spell kindness. This is gonna be weird because we're not supposed to understand it, but I fully fucking understand this guy. I am Kullervo Lämäläinen, warden of the Outreach. You are the cleric to whom I owe an apology. Why? He holds his chin up high. His cheeks are covered in swirling patterns. You see SO markings upon his skin. It appears some of the Ilum's issues have spread into your fine city. You have been stuck dealing with these issues for quite some time. On behalf of the Mender, I sincerely express our regret. Let him speak. We have had a kapinallinen elementti, renegade among Socrates. That's a kapinallinen element is a rebellious element. The dead elf in the tea shop, I presume. That is the one. A sentiment of the court, I'm sorry, I can never quite seem to get that right. It is who ended up betrayed us, or whom ended up betraying us. It's whom when it's the object of the sentence, right? Hold on, is that it? English isn't my first language, hold on, I'm struggling a little bit. They would be I don't know, who cares? It's your tongue, Eminem. It's your tongue, human. It is important to be understood, is it not? It's the only thing. Her name is Pinya Athena. She surprised us all. I apologize on her behalf for causing this trouble. So you're saying Pinya blew up the tea shop? Yes, I believe so. How? I asked myself this very question, but sadly I do not have that information. So you're just assuming she did? When I heard of her passing inside the tea shop, yes. There's more to this. Are you some type of ambassador for the Ilum? He gives you a smile. Ilum does not deploy ambassadors in foreign lands. The face of disgust is fucking spot on. It is beneath her legacy. As an outreach warden, I perform diplomacy. Functionally the same then, false haughtiness for the sake of haughtiness. How could that not annoy you? The elves are too proud for their own good. The tendrils of Ilum reach far and wide. Why talk to me like this? Why talk to me here, like this? I rushed here as soon as words reached me. An Ilum elf does not typically show up dead in no Wiccan tea shop after all. And I must leave soon, so do not assume to find me here in the future. You didn't only come here to apologize, did you? No. Primarily, I came all this way to give you a warning. Give your city a warning. What kind of warning? In Athena, I was the head of an organization with one goal. Yes? Destabilizing Norwich and its populace. The elf woman? What, that doesn't make any sense. Her treachery was impressive, jaw-dropping even. It's a shadowy organization, so I don't know much. Except that she was planning on exacting a horrendous esoteric attack on election day. All of it to bring ruin into your wonderful city. Could you imagine if she had succeeded? How many lives would have been lost? Terrible, just terrible. The explosion. I'm assuming the explosion occurred earlier than she anticipated, to our fortune. To all our fortunes. He is lying through his sharp teeth. No, too clean. This doesn't add up. There is much I, too, do not know. I apologize for that as well. The elf swings his cloak around, facing the river. Now, I'm afraid I don't have much time. He glances out over the river. Wait, so who blew up the tea shop? I do not know. Someone in your organization, Pinya herself, a collaborator. Perhaps one of her underlings did not want to follow Pinya Athena's horrid plans. I have also heard she was meeting with a powerful local hag on the day of the explosion. Perhaps that meeting has something to do with it. Why should I believe anything you tell me? Humans, he says and gives you a smile. A condescending smirk played as a friendly smile. We have a saying among the outreach court. It translates into something like, dragon servants do not know, they simply feel. They have vice instinct, or perhaps a gut feeling. Yeah, would be the correct way to phrase it. The elf's words soften you the stone in your stomach. Your gut must tell you I am on your side. He's very good at this, but he's lying through his teeth. Trust your gut. The elf is pretending to be a friend, but his true nature is that of a master. Serve him. What? You're not going anywhere. I'm taking you to the dungeons. His demeanor changes instantly. Uh-oh. He's openly hostile now. You amuse me, human. I will take my leave now. You're not leaving this city before I have some answers. Start an encounter. Oh yes, I am. Prepare yourself. You know you choose to die, then. Time to act. Let's do it! Oh, this is bad. The elf watches you carefully, actively. He's planning. Elves stronger than they look. Be wary. Think and start acting. The elf pulls a leaf from his sleeve and speaks his voice as clear as chilled water. A spell! A cascade of silver light crashes down on your body, tearing into your body. Moonbeam? Try to mitigate the pain. You grit your teeth and turn your shoulder into the light. Or guiding bolt, maybe? The pain lances into your arm. It's bad. But it could have been much worse. Sorry, guiding bolt, maybe? Now's your chance. Make him stay. He's pretty far away. If you get closer to him, grabbing him will get a lot easier. He's actively casting a spell to kill you, so intimidating him at this point might be tough. But you did kind of take that spell like a champ. Help me stop disrespecting your power. Let's inflict wounds. Ooh, maybe, I'm not sure if we should though. Because that could... this guy is diplomatic. This guy is a big diplomatic guy, so... sure, let's try it. Inflict wounds. Nat 20? Oh no. I might should have killed this guy. You sprint forward, charging necrotic energy into your fist and swing it directly in the elf's face. You connect and feel his face crumble under your fist. Waves of foul powder course through his neck and down his body. Plus, you punch him right in the face. Now he's moving much more slowly. Oh, thank God. This is a serious fight. Life or death. With a flick of his hand and mumbled words, he adjusts the position of his searing light. It falls once again squarely upon you. Mitigate the damage. Yay! Once more, you use your meat of your arm to absorb the worst of the damage. It hurts, but you know this was only the only choice you had. Damn insect! How are you still alive? He blinks and scoffs, crushing a bug like you beneath me. Playing the escape route, maybe towards the edge of the city, maybe jumping into the water. You're gonna let this continue, make him submit. You're gonna make him easier, make this easier for yourself. Get closer. He's already injured. It's time to let brute force do the thing. Grapple. Oh fuck yes, thank God. Thank God for all my fucking modifiers. You leave the remaining distance between you and the elf in one bound and easily grab him by the throat. But he's able to squirm out of your grip. Oh no you don't! Push him down. He starts to fall back, but his foot hooks yours and you fall too. Good, end him. Grab his feet. Brief awkward struggle on the ground ensues as you secure to hold on to his feet. You put one hand on each of his impressive and supple boots. You hold them as best you can with your weak little fingers, but then, poof, they slip off his feet. Only mist remains where the elf was as you collapse on the ground with his boots. You glance around the spot, swirling of his cloak. He's teleported across a gap and is scampering away with his bare feet hitting the ground. With the elf gone, you admire new footwear acquisitions. A good prize in your elvish hunt. That will do. The elf has a reason for speaking with you, and clearly not unborn out of altruism. Whatever he's doing, it's clearly to avert blame, from himself or the dead elf. Who knows? I need to sleep. Boots of elven kind, you say? +3 to the dexterity. These magical esoteric light boots feel like second skin when you put them on the inner rim when the stitched lettering which you do not understand. Imperiumi ei tunne myötätuntoa muukaisia kohtaan. Älä luota heihin. The Imperium does not feel compassion for muukaisia is I get others or different kinds of people or like outsiders towards outsiders and don't trust them. Okay, that's a +3 to dexterity. Interesting. I think I'm pretty happy with my stats currently. Maybe I could switch the... Yeah, the lockpick, I could... I mean, it's not much of a modifier, honestly. Like, it's not much of a difference in modifier. I'm pretty happy with what I got right now. Can I enter the Darrow building? I'm guessing not. Okay, well... Let's head in. Oh, and it's time to head to... Before you lies a bedroll. Lie down, take a long rest. God. Ooh. A lot of stuff happened. You fall in the softness of the bedroll in this tiny tower. You feel tired. The kind of tired sleep won't fix. Then there's the hag, someone holding a meeting in a tea shop right before the explosion. Highly suspicious. You have to figure out where to go with that. By solving Olsey's puzzle, you clearly distinguished yourself. Though I'm genuinely surprised you didn't then end the campaign outright by drawing from the deck. Really, you're insane. Finding your star witness, Meriadoc Moonwatch, he told you about his insights of this invisible smoking. Someone who managed to enter the Pillar of Joy. You know you must follow. It's time to finish the... Will you be able to complete this quest of yours? That is where you'll find your answers. Answers within the strings. Ah. Is the slow pan gonna finish up soon? Day 4, March 27th, 27p. 2 days remain. 2 days till the election. Must try to focus, despite all the horrors of this world. And don't worry about it. You have a feeling you're gonna finish this job just on time, as per you. Start your day. And that's where we're going to end today's episode. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.